Let's go, let's go, let's go. 12 over 35, we can do it. It's not even 35, it's not even 15 over 35 yet. Let's say 5, 12 over 35, so let's go. So we pretty much have like the same thing again, which is factoring. So it's getting a little bit more complicated by them adding more terms, and also that's pretty much it. It looks complicated just because we have like one more terms, because I think that we've been dealing with only like two terms problems. So right now they added like not a last term but like a term that you actually have to deal with. So we have a 20, we have a 30, and a 5. So we actually need to find a number that will easily pass that will easily divide all those numbers, and the only number that I'm thinking about right now is 5. So we're gonna pick 5. So can we just pick 5 this way and do it? No, we can't, because they are also sharing stuff together that we need to take care of. So they are also sharing C, D, CD, and CD. So those are stuff. Let me use another color. CD, CD, CD. So those are the terms that we actually need to put with our 5, because we're gonna be dividing the 5 and the terms as well. So we're gonna take 5 and the CD. But which CD are we gonna take? We're gonna get the smallest one, because it's gonna be way much more easier for us when it will be time for us to factor, which is gonna be in a minute. So it's gonna be 5 CD, the factor. And so how do you make 5 CD become a 20 C3D? So how do you make a 5 turn to 20? So in order to make a 5 turn to 20, you had a 4. So it's gonna be 5 by 4, which is a 20. How do you make a C become a C3? How to make a C become a C3? So you will use a C2, which is gonna be C2 by C, which is C3. So we're gonna use the C3. And how do you make a D become a D? So to make a D become a D, so we just say it like that. So it will naturally add the D by itself. So we don't need to add any one or anything like that. And then you have the 30C squared D. So how to make we obviously gonna keep the same sign. So yeah, we're gonna keep the sign. We're not gonna forget about it. We're not gonna change it. We'll keep our signs. So how do we make a 30 become a how do you make a 5 become a 30? To make a 5 become a 30, we'll use a 6, which is 6 by 5, 30. Or to make a C become a C squared. To make a C become a C squared, you need to have two C's. So it's gonna be C by C squared. And how do you make a D become a D? So we just let it like that. So we don't have to add a E1, like I said on the previous one. So, and then we have our last term, which is 5CD. How do you make a 5CD become a 5CD? So to make a 5CD become a 5CD, you add a 1. And right now you're done factoring your problem. So we will expand the factor by multiplying the 5CD by each term instead of the parentheses. So 5CD by 4C squared is 20C cubed D. And 5CD by 6C is equal to 30C squared D. And 5CD by 1 is equal to 5C. So is it the same thing that we have? It came back to the issue of the problem that we have at the beginning. Yes, they. So we have 5CD, 5C squared D, 5 cubed, 20C cubed D, 20C cubed D, minus 30C squared D, plus 5CD plus 5CD. So this is our final answer. 5CD, 4C squared, negative C6 plus 1. So that was 12 over 35. Let's go on 13 over 35 right now. See y'all.